One approach that I like and a lot of my clients like is to find a property that needs work and to buy the property at a good deal, right? You want to buy it below market value. Our gross loan amount on a fix and flip loan can go to 70% of that future value, right? So if you're buying it right with that equity cushion in it, like almost like you're sizing it up for a fix and flip property, but the difference is that you're going to BRRRR the property. I have clients doing that strategy right now. It's working really well. You're not only creating equity and building up your net worth, but you're able to recapture some of your equity that you put down originally.
Welcome to the Investor Financing Podcast, where we interview real estate investors and lenders so you can learn all the secrets to getting your projects funded and scale your portfolio. And now, your host, Beau Eckstein.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Investor Financing Podcast. And I'm your host, Beau Eckstein. And on today's show, we're going to discuss the best, highest leverage way to acquire your short-term rental properties. And this is in my opinion, obviously. Most investors are working with limited capital typically because they're usually involved in several projects at once, and it's always a struggle finding the down payment. One approach that I like and a lot of my clients like is to find a property that needs work and to buy the property at a good deal, right? You want to buy it below market value. And that's why usually finding these distressed properties that need some carpet paint and some TLC is the best way to go. So the other reason I like this on this strategy is because you can structure these with less cash out of pocket. So if you can find a property where the gross loan amount doesn't exceed 70% of that, meaning your ARV is X, our gross loan amount on a fix and flip loan can go to 70% of that future value, right? So if you're buying it right with that equity cushion in it, like almost like you're sizing it up for a fix and flip property, but the difference is that you're going to BRRRR the property.
You're listening to the Investor Financing Podcast. We'll be right back after this break.
Are you in the market for a commercial loan? Did you find the perfect opportunity but need funding? Have a special situation? At Find the Bank, you will get quotes with competitive rates and terms from multiple lenders without any hassles. Have a multifamily property, construction project, owner-user property, industrial, mixed use, hotel? At Find the Bank, you can get nearly any kind of commercial financing. The process is simple. Once you send us some information about you and your property, we send back a quote sheet. Then we quickly connect you with an advisor. You won't spend hours calling multiple banks trying to find the right person to talk to. We'll connect you fast to the right person, hassle-free. Better terms than you could get on your own. Go to findthebank.com and complete the form. An advisor will be connected with you within minutes to discuss your specific financing needs.
So anyways, you find this deal, you can achieve 90% of purchase and 100% of rehab funding. So you only need 10% plus closing costs, plus carrying costs. All right. And then what you can do is fix the property up. I have a lot of clients doing this right now. Fix the property up, create value because maybe you took a 2-bedroom, 2-bath into a 3-2 and created $100,000 equity, whatever your value add strategy is. Then I have clients, what they're doing is they're staging the properties, they're furnishing the properties, and then they're converting to Airbnb properties. And then at the 6-month point, after they've owned the property for 6 months, they're getting a new appraised value, and then they're BRRRRing at that point because a lot of the portfolio lenders will let you use new appraised value after the 6-month mark. They recapture their equity infusion, and then they go on to the next one, and they're generating their short-term rental, or this would work on a traditional long-term rental as well. I call this, or it's called fixed to rent, right? Fixed to rent. It could be fixed to STR, could be fixed to rent long-term. Anyways, great structure when you have limited capital where you're able to achieve using the fix and flip or the bridge lending, finding that deal in that perfect market, which will be a great short-term rental. And so I have clients doing that strategy right now. It's working really well. You're not only creating equity and building up your net worth, but you're able to recapture some of your equity that you put down originally. So that's the key, right? Because then it's the velocity of money to be able to do the next one and the next one after that. So if you have any questions on the fixed to rent strategy, feel free to book a call below. As always, thank you so much for watching the Investor Finance Podcast. And I'm your host, Beau Eckstein. Thank you so much.